Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my first video of 2023. This is the first chance I've had to do a video, or I should say this is the first chance I've had to be in a state to make a video. I was went to my friends on New Year's Eve because I was going out with her and her husband and to the local pub just across the road from where she lives, a club actually. And then I stopped at her house at the night time, because naturally as I'm driving, it's a good half hour away from where I live. I have to drive there. So I stopped at her house. Well, after we came out of the pub, a lot of her family lives around where she lives, so we were calling at all those houses, and the amount of booze that was flowing, and even in the club, my friend. I can't get it through to her that I have arthritis in my spine and I can't dance all night long like she does. She's fit as a lock. And she was dragging me up on the dance floor, and when I have arthritis in my spine, it goes all down to my hips, and all this, dancing about and all that doesn't help. But I managed for quite every time I sat down, she was dragging us back up again, and every time it come on some particular song that she liked, and there were a group that was playing all our type, well, a couple actually, there were, that were playing a lot of our type of songs from the 60s and 70s, and there was a young girl on as well, but I wasn't too happy with what she was singing because I didn't know any of the songs she was even singing. I don't keep up with the modern stuff. She sang one or two of our type of songs. And then in the middle of it, we all had a game of bingo. Of course, these clubs, I have to have bingo, which didn't bother me, but my friend was very happy about it, and then she won £80. One of the houses at £80, and as we share, we were £40 each, better up anyway, so that was okay. So anyway, after all that and going all the visiting round my friends' family and friends and that, and I think it was about 2 o'clock when I actually got to bed. And I gets up the next day, and I had my breakfast at my friends, and I was going to stay up there for quite a few hours because I wanted to let the alcohol we'd had the night before, because I couldn't go driving straight away in the morning because the alcohol would still be in your system. So anyway, we stayed and we had lunch, and then my friend says, "Oh, you would fancy going to the Jack? It's a Union Jack Club where we go on a Thursday." She says they've got bingo on 1 o'clock. And I says, God, there's no way you'll miss bingo, will you, Anne? So we had to go up to the bingo anyway. It was another lucrative day. I won £230. You should have heard them in that place. Because my friend is a member of that club, but I am not. And she always has to sign me in, but I was waiting until the new year, and then I was going to join myself. And there was one remark come up, "Look, it's her again. She's not even a member of this club." And I says, "Hey, you wait a minute." I says, "From Thursday, because that's as soon as I can join, I will be a member." They're just they wind me up, the lot of them in there, like, and I always bite the cherry as normal, like. But anyway, that was another £230, so that was £115 each me and my friend had, plus the £40 that we won at her bingo at her club as well. So we're quite well off. And anyway, while we were in the I only had a soft drink because I had enough booze to last me a lifetime, actually, over the last few hours. But while we were there, my friend's husband messaged her and said, on your way back home, you see, tell you, Sheila, to bring you into there's a place called the Engine beside where they live, another pub. So my friend's telling me, she says, well, we'll go to the Engine after here. I says, I'm not going to any other pub, I'm going home. I says, I've got to drive. I says, I'm not going in the pub and sit and watch you all drinking merry and everything, and I've got to drink soft drinks all the time when I'm going home. Oh, but just stop in for it. No, I'm going home. So anyway, that's what I did. I was home, but I haven't done any knitting for a couple of days. I was going to have the whole holiday thing off, and I've only just started again today. I did a little bit last night because I was a bit bored, but I've started now and back today. So this is a little navy cardigan and hat, the Aran cardigan and hat that I'm doing. And this is the hat that I'm knitting. I've knit the cardigan. I'll just finish this row and I'll show you what I've done with the cardigan. Only got a few more stitches to knit. So that's how much I've got done of the hat. I'm busy doing the rib. And I've got the cardigan. The pieces are all knitted, and I've put the neck on, and I'm going to sew it up and then put the bands on, and it'll be completely finished. And I have to pick my friend up tomorrow. She wants me to take her to a place beside where we live called Boundary Mills, because she wants to buy a present for a granddaughter, and she couldn't find anywhere local where she lives. So I told her about Boundary Mills, and I said they do a lot of things like that, you know, that you would want presents for weddings and engagement things and things like that. So I said I would pick her up, so I'll have this finished by then, because she's the go-between for my other friend, and I've already given her the white set that I've done. This is for the same girl, the navy set, so I'll have this finished for tomorrow so I can give it to my friend. And then that's finished all together with orders like that, and then I'm going to start doing from tomorrow. It'll probably be tonight. I'll probably knit a bit of my own, which I have been trying to do for a long time. The lemon, the back and front, and this is the sleeve, and I haven't gotten any more of this done for weeks. And as I was doing a tutorial, I want to get a bit more of this done to finish the tutorial. So I'll be starting on that probably tonight. And then from tomorrow, any orders I have for little things, they are the only orders I'm taking at the moment for children's things. I'll be doing in the morning until about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And from 2 o'clock until going to bed and having meals and all that in between, I'm doing my own things, because I do want a few things for myself. So after that, after I finish knitting what I want for myself and that, but I do have a few orders for little baby ones. I have a one I've started here. This is a little baby one. I've done the back, and that's one of the fronts, one of the sleeves. So I'll be finishing that off. I have 4 of those to do. They don't take very long. I can do one of those in a day when I've got nothing else to do. So I have 4 of those to do. That's an order. And then I always put a photo up on Instagram when I've finished knitting something. And I forgot my Instagram is linked to my Facebook page. And I'm starting to get orders off Facebook. They've all been little baby ones at the moment. Somebody asked me to do another, like the yarn one I've done, but for a newborn baby. And then somebody else messaged, and somebody else wants 4 little baby ones. And I'm going to have to take my Instagram off Facebook. That's it. I can't say no to my friends, because they're all friends that's on Facebook. A lot of them I actually know them. So But they're all little newborn ones I have to do, so they're not going to take me very long. And once I've finished those, I can concentrate on my own, because I've been neglecting my own for that long. And each time I knit something for myself, I'm going to take one of my older sweaters, maybe it's like one I'm wearing, or my other ones, and I'll put one in a bag for the charity, you know, one of those charity bags. So each time I knit one and finish one, another one of my old ones is going into the bag. The one's in good condition, like I won't give any rubbish away. And that's how I'm going to work it. So I'll be wanting a few cardigans as well. Cardigans for the summer. So I would probably not be taking any orders for large things until maybe round about March, something like that. Because it's going to take me quite a while to do my own, with being larger things. So I'm just going to keep on knitting today and get this finished, and then get that cardigan sewn up and all ready for to give to my friend tomorrow. And I hope everyone else has enjoyed their New Year's and not got in the state that I got in. Like, I will say this much, I don't know whether it's as we get older. I was expecting to have a terrific hangover when I got it on New Year's Day. But the booze doesn't seem to affect me like it used to when I was younger. And I had no headache at all, no hangover. Just a dry mouth, that's all. So I'm glad about that anyway. So everybody, enjoy the new year. I hope it's fruitful and lucrative to everybody, as it's been to me up to now. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another day. So bye for now.